There is evidence that we're going to get a new Animal Crossing on the Switch 2 soonish. And by soonish, I don't mean today, or this month, or even this year, but soonish as in, like, the next couple years, at least. What is that evidence? We've been seeing some news about the Switch 2, especially because it's here next week. That's crazy, or this week, by the time this video is posted. I feel like this thing just got revealed. We're getting a lot of news about games that are coming to the new console. And one thing that we've seen a lot of is the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of games. Animal Crossing World has a really good theory about this one. There's no Nintendo Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing, but many of the other games that sold very well on the original Switch are getting these editions. We're getting Zelda, Mario Party, Kirby, Pokemon, all of these very successful games are getting extra attention, but Animal Crossing is missing. There are two different types of Nintendo Switch 2 editions of games. One adds extra content to the game, like Mario Party Jamboree. The Switch 2 edition adds new minigames that utilize the camera and the mouse. And then the second type are editions where the game is just getting performance upgrades, like Pokemon Scarlet Violet, because good lord, that game needs a lot of help. But New Horizons is completely absent. And while I didn't expect new content for this 5-year-old game, I did expect enhancement. Now that we're close to the Switch 2's launch date, we are seeing a bunch of games getting a Switch 2 edition, but there's no whiff of Animal Crossing, which is very strange, since New Horizons could really use a performance update. If you've ever been on an island with a ton of furniture, you've probably noticed the horrible lag that happens. The Switch has a hard time loading all of these items in the vicinity that you're in at once, and we're all hoping that the Switch 2 fixes this issue. But with other games getting specific Switch 2 editions to fix their graphic and performance issues, I'm less hopeful that New Horizons will actually perform better on the new console. Like, do we need a Switch 2 edition to actually have something run better on the Switch 2? Oh my god, this would be a laggy mess on the Switch 1. Look at, oh, it's a little laggy. It's still a little loading. We all have like a baseline, right? We see how this is loading in. Oh my god. I can't even run. This is so slow. Oh, there's the arcade. Like there's no furniture up here, right? JK, lol. There's all the furniture up here. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But we're getting nothing for New Horizons, which can only mean that they aren't wasting their time on a new edition, because instead they're working on a brand new Animal Crossing for the Switch 2. Why wouldn't you want to resell your second best-selling game? Unless there's some technical issue I'm not aware of, like online features making enhancement impossible or something. I don't see any downside to making this game work better on the new console, unless you're busy with your resources working on a new game. Without an upgrade, I am wondering if loading up New Horizons on the new system will improve anything at all. The fact that all of these games are coming out to specifically improve how the game looks or runs makes me think that you do need a Switch 2 edition of the game to get any increase in performance. I guess we'll have to wait until next week to see what happens. But TLDR, it's baffling we didn't get a New Horizons Switch 2 edition, which in and of itself is enough to convince me that they're working on the next installment in the series. Nintendo hasn't forgotten about Animal Crossing though. The company keeps sneaking the IP into various places, like a whole theme on the Nintendo Today app. You know, the Twitter users that you get your news from, this is where they get their news from. Nobody uses this app. We're also finally getting Animal Crossing music on Alarmo. I still don't understand Nintendo's strategy to adding content on an alarm clock. This isn't a video game. We don't need frequent updates. Just give me all the music now. Thanks. This next one is a bit of a reach, but the lack of Animal Crossing on the Gamecube NSO virtual console is telling. If the original game became available to us, I would assume they dropped it to keep the Animal Crossing addicted part of our mind content while they spend the next few years working on the new game. As much as I want to ride the nostalgia train on the Switch 2, seeing this game come to NSO would mean we probably aren't getting a new game anytime soon. It's one of those no news is good news situations. While I'm bummed that we're not getting GameCube Animal Crossing on day one, I can wait. It means a new game soon, probably. I am hopeful though, for what the soonish future holds for us. We haven't seen any news of a first-party Switch 2 game after Donkey Kong, with the exception of like Metroid and I guess Pokemon. Why? Where are they? What is in store for the rest of the year, and why are they keeping it such a secret? Wouldn't they want as much hype as possible to sell a new system? Why not announce everything and get us even more pumped for a new system? Right now, it's just Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. And if you're not into either of those IPs, then this console release probably pretty underwhelming for you. Maybe we'll get a direct soon. The rumors are saying that it is going to happen. That tells us more, because we're definitely due for a whole direct. But I am so curious what Nintendo has up their sleeve. I'm impatiently waiting for Animal Crossing, which means I'm looking for any kind of news where Animal Crossing can be slipped into. Jealously looking at all those previously Japan-exclusive Animal Crossing merch in San Francisco. Ooh, I hate them. Why can't we have these in New York? But it would distract me from waiting for a new game for a minute, which I really need right now. It's been 5 years. Give us what we're waiting for. But also take your time. I want this game to be phenomenal and, not garbage. But also, you've had plenty of time. Chop chop. Let's go. When are you hoping to see a new Animal Crossing? Let me know down below, subscribe, or we'll have to wait another 7 years for Animal Crossing New Space. And I'll see you next time. Bye!